The distinct weather changes and brisky aromas riding on that air tells me it's almost time for my phoenix fire, the heart of raising the phoenix inside me. I probably won't wait for Samhain this year because the energy I'm getting around me right now is saying that now is my time. Of course, this takes more than a day. That healing power in autumn, it's universal. I know most of us feel it because, as a part of the natural wild world ourselves, we can recognize those phases and when to burn away those old parts of us that no longer do us any good. So here we go. Writing out a list of every personal thing that weighs on me still from this year. The fears I still hang on to, don't want to admit to anybody. The things that are not working for me anymore. Those old motions I still go through that aren't getting me anywhere. Obstacles I feel that are hindering me. Anything negative to my own progress that I know is still working on me. Any guilt, unhealthy addiction, depression, stress, worries. I write it all down in detail. Now it's time to look at that list and study it. This is what I've clung to, these things that are holding me hostage in my own mind, my own heart, things I don't want to admit to people or to myself. My skeletons, my demons. This is the time to look at this list and acknowledge these things exist and I'm hanging on to them. I construct a little demon out of straw or anything that will burn. This is going to be the vessel that I use that will hold all these things that I listed on my paper. Instead of just burning the list, I want to spend time constructing a little demon doll so I can meditate while I do it. And it really comes to life for me. This doll represents my old self, something I'm ready to let go of, something I know that I have to let go of. Since it has a human form and I'm recognizing that little human form is me, the reality of it is more potent, more substantial, more personal. I'll take that list and I'll speak out loud every single thing on it to this little doll as if I were talking to an old friend, myself. And with these words, all these fears and stresses and obstacles make their way into the little demon. That demon that hears everything, that demon that is my old self, the old self that's holding me back. I have no use for that part of me anymore. But first, I want to make sure I give credit to that demon and all those things on my list that I put into that demon by speaking them out loud and giving them life. I heard what they were. I spoke them out so that I could hear and understand and pay attention and remember. I carry this little demon doll around with me for 3 days, giving it its last days of life. For soon, all this will be dead and gone. These things, this demon side of myself, has hurt me, held me back, darkened my mind. I want to acknowledge and understand what I've done to myself to keep myself in the dark all this time. To look at these things dead in the eye and no longer be afraid of them. On the third day or night, it's time. Time to burn these things away. Time to burn myself and that old part of me away. Never to be an obstacle again. That dark side of me is burning into oblivion, far, far away, and I'll watch that fire and mourn my old self. I'll take that time to mourn. It's stuff that I've held on to for so long that it became a part of me, and it feels uncomfortable and sad to be rid of it, to kill it, because it was me. And so I mourn for myself and burn it away. And after all that emotion and releasing all that pain, I'll go to bed and rest. And the next morning it's time to wake up. Look up at the sun as if it's a brand new sun, a brand new day. It's a brand new life. I'm a new child, born of nature, and I'm going to move on to live my new life.